Freddie, going back a couple questions. Clearly, you want Manny to be 100%. Right now, with like a week coming into the fight, where do you think he's at right now?
He's 100%. Yeah,
100%.
He's right there. Yeah.
And how is he looking to you?
Great. And the next 2 sparring days, they're just gonna just be very light. And I'll have a talk with both sparring partners, and we're gonna we just have to stay sharp at this point. And on the mids, I'm starting to slow down with him a little bit, and instead of being all action the whole time, I'm talking a little bit more than usual, just to bring him down a little bit, because I don't want him to overdo it.
Freddie, Floyd said that if he were to come back, the only name he's looking at is Danny Garcia because he's undefeated and he has a title.
Danny who?
Danny Garcia.
Come on, man.
You don't like that fight?
Well, his dad might win the fight. He's a good arguer. His dad's pretty funny. I mean, but I don't think he's in that class.
So you wouldn't want to see that? What do you think happens if they were to fight Freddie? If they were to come back by Danny?
I'd like Danny to fight Manny. If I get him to stay in the game. I'm not sure.
Why do you like the Danny fight, Freddie? What is it about? Because it's not just you. A lot of fighters like.
Well, when I had Amir Khan fight him, I thought Amir was kicking his ass. But the thing is, his dad made a statement about Amir's religion, and that really got him really upset and mad. And he went out there and tried to knock the guy out, and he got knocked out. So I thought I had his head clear of that, but obviously it didn't work that night, and he stayed in the pocket way too long. And I mean, his dad does say he does say some bad things at bad time. I mean, religion is something that we all shouldn't talk about too much, I think, because there's too many wars over that shit. I mean.
So if Amir and Danny were to rematch now, given how they are, what do you think would happen? Would Amir be able to still beat him and stay composed this time?
If he boxed him, yes. He can now box him, yes. I feel, yes.
Freddie, you took a lot of blame for that loss in particular for Khan. You know, that was your guys' final fight together. Why was that? Why did the blame lay on you instead of Khan for not executing the game?
Somebody's got to get blamed. So the thing is, the trainer's the easiest guy to blame. You know, he's overtrained him or whatever it is. But like, at this point, it doesn't bother me. Obviously, I still respect him as an athlete. He is a very good athlete. I don't think he's a great fighter, but he's a great athlete.
Manny Pacquiao win, I think you enjoyed the most.
Barrera won. It's my favorite fight of all time. It was great. I thought that really, really made him a superstar. That was the first step. He fighting the pound for pound best guy in the world. I think that was the Ledwaba was a great win, but not too many people remember Ledwaba. And then that fight in Texas, that was just. Yeah, that was a good night, and I remember when Barrera knocked him down in the first round. It was kind of a slip a little bit, and they counted, and I said, and I didn't see it, and I said, "Oh shit!" I said, "What happened?" Because I was trying to get settled in the corner, and I look up, and the referee's counting over Manny, and I said, "Oh my God, it's over!" And then Manny went on to stop him in the 11th round. That was one of my best fights with Manny Pacquiao. Ricky Hatton was probably the best knockout ever. But that fight with Barrera was a great fight. I love that fight.
Have you imagined yourself not coaching Manny Pacquiao anymore?
It could happen, and I have to deal with reality. I mean, he keeps telling me that this is it. So I mean, the thing is, I believe him a little bit, but not all. So, but. I think he might have a lot more to do with it, depending on what he wants to do, or maybe what kind of money he's going to offer Manny for the next fight. Could change things.
If he gets approved, do you want him to fight in the Olympics?
I worry about that a little bit, because getting him ready for a 3-round fight is like really, really different for both of us at this time of our lives. But if he wants to go, I will, and if he wants me there, I will be with him, yes.
What do you think about professional fighters just fighting in the Olympics?
I don't like it too much. I don't like professional athletes in the Olympics at all, because again, I think they take away the dream of a college player that might be as far as he goes and so forth. And our college players are always good enough to compete at that level, but now with the pros playing, it's like everyone expects America to win because it's as a pro sport, it's huge here. You know, it's just very big. And but some of the other countries also have some good pros and so forth, but not as many as America. I feel at this point at the at least at the Olympic level. But I wish that they would let the college guys play because they were good enough to compete in hockey and basketball. And those are the two major sports that have pros playing right now. But, you know, if they let them do it, why not boxing? I mean, it's just, I don't think they can really let pros play in the other sports without letting them play in every sport. So I think it's going to be everywhere pretty soon.
You said that there would never be another Manny Pacquiao again. What were your impressions of Manny when you first saw him fight, and how has he really grown over the years?
Well, I built this gym, and my trainer Eddie Fight told me not to do it because he will be a headache. He said don't do it. It's like not a good investment. And so I says, well, you never know when the next Muhammad Ali's going to walk through your doors, right? So, like, I'll get first choice if someone good walks through those doors. So one day Manny Pacquiao walked through that door right there, and I was doing mitts with somebody else in the ring, and he asked me, he's like, hey, you're good in the mitts, can we do some rounds? I said, yeah, sure. So he came up, and after one round, I went to my people, I said, wow, this guy can fucking fight. And then he went to his manager and says, we have a new trainer. After one round, it was, I'm so happy I built this gym, because without this, Pacquiao and I would have never met. So it was the greatest day of my life. I mean, he absolutely changed my life completely. He, the great fighter, great 8-time world champion. I don't think that'll ever be duplicated. I don't think in our lifetime, I don't think we're going to see another 8-time world champion. So
you never seen him fight before he showed up here, huh?
I didn't even know his name. And he couldn't even speak English back then, so I had no idea who he was. Yeah, it's just, I know he had won a world title at 112 in Thailand or something like that, but I didn't know that at the time, because nobody really paid attention to the small guys back then. So.
Going back, when you talk about how you met him and everything that you've gone through, do you feel sentimental to him saying that this is his last fight?
Well, it doesn't upset me, but it makes me a little bit sad. I will miss him if it's his last fight, but we'll be friends forever for sure, and he's a big part of my life. So, I mean, I can go see him in the Philippines only because he's paid me enough money so I can buy a ticket. So, I mean, buying a ticket to the Philippines isn't that much of a problem anymore, and that's because of him, because he's such a generous, nice person.
We've seen him focus and fast and powerful, kind of like when he was knocking out the competition years ago. Would you be surprised if he stopped rapidly?
No, I won't be surprised, no. I think he can, and I think he should. But that's if I'm trying to bring back that fire in him a little bit, to be a little more aggressive and so forth. And it finally came yesterday. He did exactly what I wanted him to do yesterday, and he was throwing punches with bad intentions. And it's the first time I've seen that in a long time.
If he gets the win, and he decides to not be boxing, would you be interested in him getting the fight with Crawford?
Oh yeah, I mean we've already been offered Crawford, and I said yes to Bob already on that one. So, but there's nobody in the world that he's going to duck. I mean, there's even talk about him fighting Canelo at this point, and I really don't mind that fight either. I mean, I know he's bigger, but man, he does well with big guys, and he boxes. He's fast. He'd have to be fight a very tactical fight, but I mean, there's nobody out there that I'm scared of with Manny Pacquiao. Nobody.
We know he's not scared, and we know boxing is a business. But if it was up to you, and you could decide one more fight with him, who would that fight be? Canelo or somebody else?
Mayweather.